It is one of the oldest debates in the entire gardening community. If you ask 5 different gardeners, you'll get 6 different answers. One person swears that watering at night saves water. Another warns that watering at night will turn your garden into a moldy, fungal horror movie. So, what's the actual truth? Does the clock on your wall really matter to a bunch of green leaves stuck in dirt? Yes, it matters a lot. In fact, doing it at the wrong time can literally invite an army of pests and diseases into your soil. In this video, we are putting morning watering and nighttime watering into the ring to see which one reigns supreme. Let's break down the science, the myths, and the winner. Let's start with team nighttime. You get home from a long day of work, the sun is down, it's nice and cool, and you decide to give your plants a nice evening drink. The biggest argument for watering at night is evaporation. Or rather, the lack of it. Because there's no blazing hot sun beating down on the soil, the water doesn't instantly vanish into thin air. It stays in the dirt, giving your plants a long, slow, luxurious chance to drink it all up. Sounds perfect, right? Well, hold your horses. Because while you think you're giving them a midnight snack, you might actually be giving them a death sentence. Here's the problem with the night shift. Plants don't actually do much drinking at night. They go to sleep just like us. So that water you poured, it just sits there, in the dark, for 8 to 10 hours. And you know who loves sitting in wet, cold, dark soil? Fungus. Damp leaves and stagnant water at night are a VIP invitation for powdery mildew, leaf spot, and root rot. It's also prime party time for slugs and snails, who love nothing more than a wet leaf to munch on under the cover of darkness. Now, let's look at team morning, specifically early morning, before the world gets too hot. Scientifically speaking, this is when your plants are waking up and getting ready to work. As soon as the sun hits those leaves, plants start a process called transpiration, which is basically just a fancy word for plant sweating. To do this, they open up tiny pores on their leaves and start pulling water up from their roots like a giant straw. If you water them in the morning, you are delivering fresh, cool water exactly when their hydration engines are revving up. It's like giving them a morning cup of coffee. But that's not even the best part. Any water that accidentally splashes onto the leaves will dry up quickly in the morning sun. This completely denies those annoying fungal diseases the moisture they need to grow. The soil stays moist enough for the roots to drink, but the surface dries out enough to keep the creepy crawlies away. The only downside? You actually have to wake up and do it before the sun gets too high and cooks the water away. Now, some of you might be thinking, what about watering at 1 p.m. when it's super hot? Surely, they're thirsty then. Please, for the love of all things green, do not do this. Watering in the middle of a hot day is the absolute worst option. First of all, it's a massive waste of water. The soil is so hot that a huge chunk of the water will evaporate before it even reaches the roots. Second, if you get water droplets on the leaves during peak sunlight, those droplets can act like tiny little magnifying glasses, focusing the sun's intense rays and literally scorching the leaves. Plus, splashing cold water onto a scorching hot plant can shock its system. It's like jumping into an ice bath right after running a marathon. Not fun. So, who wins the ultimate battle of the clock? The winner by a landslide is morning watering. Specifically, between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. If you absolutely have to water late in the day because of your work schedule, just make sure to pour the water directly onto the soil, not over the top of the leaves. Keep the outfit dry, and you'll mostly escape the fungus monster. If you learned something new today, give that like button a high five, subscribe for more daily plant wisdom, and tell me in the comments, are you a morning waterer or a nighttime rebel? Until next time, keep those leaves happy and see you in the morning.